Where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. God has given us unlimited treasures in His Word. Every time we open it, we can discover a new treasure or admire an old one. What will we find today? Here's Carla Early with Treasure Hunt in the Word.
My husband and I like to watch cooking shows, though I don't know if it's actually improved my cooking any. You'll have to ask him. In the competition, it's the personal touch that makes the contestants stand out. Whether it's their grandma's secret recipe, a special ingredient that makes the flavor pop, the attention to detail they take, the way they plate it, or the stories behind the dish. Even the viewers at home who can't taste the food agree with the judges because we can see that a certain contestant has really put part of his or herself into the food and made it with flair and passion. Talk about personal and passionate. Think about how God made Adam and Eve. With everything else He created, God said, "Let there be," and there was. But when He'd prepared the earth for these two new people, He says, "Let us make man." Then He got His hands dirty. He created Adam out of the dirt, and then Eve out of Adam's right rib. These acts of creation are much more personal. In verse 26, it specifically says, "The Lord made man in His image and in His likeness." Due to the fact that we have the same Creator, we have many similarities with some type of animals, but we are not animals. We have the image of God on us. He brought us life. He breathed life into us. Wow, what implications! They're practically mind-boggling. If we believe man is just an animal that has evolved with more sophistication, then we can also believe that some of those animals are more evolved than others because of the way they look, how intelligent they are, or how strong they are. For example, we might decide the darker, dumber, older, or weaker ones don't deserve to live. Survival of the fittest, right? But if we believe God made man in His image and His likeness, separate from animals, and breathed His breath of life into them, then black and white are brothers and sisters, worthy of honor and respect. People with mental problems have value and purpose. The elderly deserve esteem, a listening ear, a caring touch. And the weak are worthy of our aid and love just because God made them. Do you see how this concept can completely change our worldview? If we treat others as God's special handmade creation, made in His image and for His glory, how would that affect our everyday lives? Our attitudes and actions, our relationships, our words, our emotions? How will you let it change you? What steps will you take this week to honor each person you encounter because they have the image of God created in them? I'm convinced that if each Christian would put this into practice, we would draw people to the truth like wild animals to peanut butter. People would feel loved and valued when they come to church. They'd want what we have. Remember how Jesus said, "By this all men will know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another."
You can contact us at treasurehuntintheword@gmail.com. We'd love to hear the treasures God has given you through His Word. You can listen to other episodes on our website, which you can find in the description below. Thank you for listening, and remember, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also.